Monica in the morning.
You guys, it's Josh McDermott from The Walking Dead, also from Arizona. How are you?
Yeah, I'm from Phoenix. I'm great. I used to work in radio.
I know. We heard. Like, you called in, was it Tim and Willie?
Yeah, the Tim and Willie show on a country station back in the early 90s. And then I kind of followed them around as to every station they went to, and I started working with them, and eventually ended up leaving radio and, pursuing the acting career in L.A.
The zombie thing.
The zombie thing, it was calling me.
Well, I've heard you're really funny, and you were on, was it Last Comic Standing, too?
Yeah, I did a couple seasons of that, and did stand-up for about 15 years. That's, how I was making my living, as I was auditioning for acting roles and things like that. I would play the Tempe Improv a bunch when I would come back through town, and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's kind of a weird departure for me, because I am just I'm a comedic guy, and yet I'm on a drama.
Do you ask for more funnier lines? Like, I got something.
No, I mean, we've kind of figured out that any lines that are funny or anything like that doesn't work, so I have to figure out other ways to kind of like ham it up a bit. So I try and do that through behaviors.
And the haircut too, man.
I know, respect.
The haircut.
Respect the mullet, right?
You got to respect the mullet. I mean, I was a little, because look, I don't have a mullet in real life, or I didn't when I got the show, and I had to. It was a little traumatic getting my hair cut into that fashion, but I've since grown to embrace it, and you have to respect the mullet, otherwise it'll eat you alive.
Well, we were just impressed because we also know that you have a secret little thing. Well, it's not that secret, I guess. You're a hot air balloon pilot.
Yeah, growing up there in Phoenix, I mean, everybody knows in the wintertime, you get to see a bunch of hot air balloons if you're kind of on the outskirts of town. But when I was growing up, what is now like the middle of town was the outskirts of town, and we would just take a hot air balloon out and go flying. It was a lot of families have like a boat. They go up to Lake Pleasant or something, or ATVs, mountain bikes, whatever. We had a stinking hot air balloon. I don't know what was going on with my family, but we would go flying out in the desert all the time, and it was kind of a fun little upbringing.
See, that's really cool, and the whole family would go. Because see, my mom, I wanted her to go on one, because every year you see them right when you walk out the back door, and she was like, if you go, you need to separate. Two of you have to stay on the ground, kind of concept. You know what I mean? You never had any problems, though, with your hot air balloons, yeah?
No, but I've seen things happen, but it's just carelessness, or, someone didn't listen to instructions. Like, if you ever go to the hot air balloon festivals, there's always thousands of people crowding around a balloon, and it's pretty dangerous. You get this giant open flame that's like being, blowtorched into a giant envelope, and it's one of those things that people want to walk up and stick their kid's face right up there, and just so the kid can look. And I'm like, that's stupid. That's how people get hurt.
Right.
So I've definitely seen some things. Nothing too traumatic, but just things that make you go, yeah, if you guys had just listened, then we would be flying today. But instead, now the balloon's broken and we got to fix it.
So you are hiking Camelback and you get stuck up there. What, did you not bring water or what?
I was dehydrated. Well, of course, I'd been drinking the night before, and then I thought I could. It was my first time hiking it. I thought I could do it, and I couldn't. And then they had to call 911, and the helicopter came and got me.
I'll be thinking about that now when I watch the show on Sunday.
Yeah, this guy's not fit for life in the apocalypse or on Camelback Mountain.
That's awesome. Well, next time you come through Phoenix, man, you got to take us up on a hot air balloon ride. That'd be awesome.
Let's do it.
That'd be great.
I'd totally be down for that.
Well, I know you can't give spoilers about the show, nor would I ever ask you to do that, but your experience with The Walking Dead and everyone that's involved, it really is a close family, it seems, especially when we watch, The Talking Dead. How's your experience been on the show?
I mean, it's been amazing. It was my favorite show before I ever started working on it, and so it feels like I've hit the fan lottery, and I get to, go to work and play with the jackpot winnings every day. It's incredible, and we talk about what kind of love fest it is over there, and just being a giant family, and it's true. I've worked on other shows where, there's so much ego on set, or people don't necessarily get along because of, personality clashes. And, we found something special down there in Georgia where we shoot this thing, and it's everybody, loves each other, and we are a family, and we just, we still email each other even in the off season, just talking about how much we miss each other, and we try try and get together as much as we can because it's definitely a family, and we love each other so much.
Wow.
Eugene, your character, we love it, and
we
love
love
seeing
your
you on there.
mullet more than anything.
Yeah,
love the
respect
mullet.
it.
Right on. Thanks so much for taking time with us. Call back anytime,
Thanks for having
please.
me.
Okay, love it.
Love you guys.
She plays Tara on The Walking Dead. It's Alana Masterson. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
We are pumped up. Well, Gadger majorly because he is so hooked on Walking Dead. It's crazy.
Yeah, please tell the entire crew thank you for having this premiere on Valentine's Day night. My wife couldn't
You're
be
welcome.
any happier.
It's
So well, they planned it. They did it just for you. They're like, we're gonna ruin everyone's Valentine's Day with these blood and guts.
Even though I had to break the news that for Valentine's Day, one of the least romantic things is binge watching TV shows together, I guess, along with like playing video games. Would you?
I don't know. I'm all about binge watching. I think it's awesome.
Okay. What other like things come to mind when you think of romance for you? You know, Offset.
Going to the movies.
Okay.
I'm a super easy, mellow person. So go to the movies, go to the beach, hanging out, binge watching TV shows.
I'm like, if you clean my fridge, I'll fall in love with you all over again.
Yeah. If you scrub my dishes.
Well, I love the date night thing that Gadger's going to be doing with his wife, but it's really awkward when I'm talking to you guys because usually I like some spoilers and I can be like, does anybody die? But, you know, it can't happen here.
I can't tell you. You know, it's funny. People are always like, okay, they do the same bit. Like, just tell me. I won't say anything. And I'm like, you do realize that I would get in so much trouble. All the actors would, of course, relatively tight-lipped.
Well, can I ask you, do you have a secret talent? I know this is kind of a weird thing, but...
Yeah, I'm an incredible bowler.
That's also on the list of the least romantic things to do for Valentine's Day, girl.
Can't go bowling.
I'm really good at bowling, like around the back, through the legs, get a strike type bowling. I'm an incredible bowler.
That's awesome.
That's kind of a hidden talent.
Very, very cool. I'm so glad you took time with us. We appreciate it so much, and hopefully we'll be talking again soon. It's Tara from The Walking Dead. See her Sunday night. Alana Masterson, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
It's Monica in the morning. Weekdays 6 till 10.
On Hot 97.5 and 103.9.